Kathleen Hart, and I'm so glad you could join me tonight. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. 2023 in numerology turns out to be a 7 year. I want to talk to you a little bit about that. 7 is a very spiritual number. It is also a very intellectual or analytical number. Be asking a lot of questions, searching for a lot of answers this year. And I feel like there are rebirths and reinventions to happen. Everybody reimagine yourself for this year. In the tarot, the 7 is the Chariot. Major arcana, it is a warrior returning from battle triumphantly. He's on the hero's journey. He's got a long quest ahead of him. He's putting the storms of war behind him, and he's moving from the darkness into the light. He's now a seeker of the truth, and he's looking for spiritual growth, to make new discoveries and to branch out in his life and start a brand new journey. I think this speaks to all of us this year. We've come through a lot with the pandemic, all sorts of craziness in the world. We're ready to move on. We're ready for something more positive. We're ready for growth, and we're asking a lot of questions. What comes next? This is a good year for the seekers. This is a good year to take some classes, learn new things, learn more about yourself, and explore your options. That's the phrase I'm hearing tonight. Explore your options. Think about things maybe you've never seriously considered before. Give them a second thought. Do they resonate with you more this year than they have in the past? Try something new. Expand, grow. The sky's the limit. Look for new horizons. I see we have a caller. Tanya, do you have a question for me?
Yep.
Hi
Yeah,
there.
I just wanted to have a hello. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hello. Yeah, that's
Hi,
good.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know. I'm not real sure, either work or relationship, whatever you pick up on.
Okay. Relationships. I feel like there's something going on with family relationships, that there's going to be some healing going on there. It may be slow at first, but definitely worth putting time and energy into. Does this make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So spend more time with the loved ones. Show them how much you care, because nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So show them
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I also feel like you may be looking for a new relationship.
Yeah, that's correct.
I want you to trust that there is a divine plan for you in this. It may not seem obvious at first, but better things are in store. Be open to some new possibilities, and maybe looking in places you never thought to look before. Does that make sense?
The same men, same type of personality men, and they've all been no good, very abusive, and not very nice men at all.
Well, definitely steer away from the toxic ones. I get the feeling you've been looking in the wrong places. The kind of person you're looking for is not going to be found there. Try something.
Yeah.
Try someplace different. You want to find somebody with common interests because you'll
Yeah.
spark a friendship much more quickly that way, and that's always a good place to start.
Yeah.
Look for
Yeah, I do a lot of horse. Yeah, I do a lot of horse riding as I own
that.
horses.
Exactly. Um,
Mm.
Horses also symbolic of a new journey. Goes right along with the energy of this year. The chariot and the new beginnings and the quest. Yeah, I think that is a great place to start looking is horse shows, uh, perhaps riding competitions, riding clubs. That feels
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I mean,
You want to find
horse
somebody who has common interests, and if you both love riding, look seriously into that. I'm seeing some sort of a trip. It's not a long trip, but it's on horseback, long winding trails.
Yeah, I'm actually planning a horse trip in
I'm
March.
hearing this happy trails, and I feel like that's going to be important somehow. Definitely look in that crowd. Maybe somebody you've casually met but you don't know well. Look for the opportunities to talk more and find out what else is going on. Maybe catch up with somebody you haven't spoken to in a long time. See what's going on there.
Yeah.
That's a good place to look. I'm seeing another venue. It feels like a rodeo, but it looks different to me. Maybe it's a different style. Oh, what do they call those? Cart races?
Oh, wagon races.
Could be. Yeah, I'm seeing horses pulling vehicles. Actually, I see the little two-wheel carts with one rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I feel like that's going to be important for you somehow. So if that's something you like to go watch, crowd watch while you're there. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a really good place for you to meet somebody. Maybe make some new friends and broaden your circle of friends. That's always good. Is there something else you had a question about?
Yeah, because I'm going away in March up in the high country on a horse as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when you said windy track, yeah, it is like windy roads up there, or tracks, I should say, and river crossings. Yeah, because I've just trained a wild Brumby, and yeah, I'm taking him up there. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that sounds like that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's my dream. Taking him up to Craig's Heart, which is a movie from the Man from Snowy River.
I think so. Yeah, that feels right. Definitely put a little thought into that trip and what you're going to wear, and just be prepared. Be prepared for something new and different. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I just got a really good feeling about that. Anything else you're curious about?
My dad and his house.
Your dad. I feel like you really look up to your dad, and others look up to your dad. He's kind of a leader in his circle of influence. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Um, I feel like it would be a good time to spend more time with him, talk more. Um, if you feel like there's any disconnect, try to reconnect and just strengthen that bond. Open up
Yeah.
and talk about something with him that maybe has been bothering you for a long time, and maybe I'm not sure if it needs clarification, or perhaps you need a little bit of guidance from him on something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I feel a very strong need to connect with him and talk, a deep heart to heart talk. I think it's going to be very
Yeah.
healing for both of you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I just feel like this is going to be a beautiful year for you. Eye-opening, new relationships, strengthening old ones, healing some family wounds. And I feel really, really good about it. And I wish you all the best. I think it's going to be terrific.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
You
you for
too.
calling. Good night. For everybody else, keep the faith. This year's going to be better. Hang in there. Think positive and expect a better tomorrow. It's out there.